Ooh. I had to sneeze, which is not fun. Hang on. Expressions, accessories, arms. There we go. Now I know where I am. Okay, cool. Tools, personal mirror. Expressions, accessories. Go from here to combat equipment, melee, stick. I'd rename that, but I'm feeling lazy. Okay. Is that everything? That's the wrong button. Is that everything? I think that's everything. Let me double and triple check. I'm not forgetting our steady cam. I've done the post. Name is correct. I'm not accidentally streaming Ocelot. Dead. Everything should be fine. Cool. Okay then. I'm gonna go in, sit for a while, and relax, and then Azure Wings. And then shenanigans. Ugh.
Well, here's the thing. I think Q took down the bubble. That's the thing. So I don't know.
Okay. Oh well,
Anyways,
everyone's over
everybody's
there.
slow.
It's a big party today.
A party?
I don't know, it's someone's birthday.
Birthdays aren't real. Why would anyone celebrate a birthday?
I mean, there's reasons to surviving another year.
Congratulations, you survived. Congratulations, you're probably gonna die next year.
Maybe.
Maybe. You actually have to jump through it. Ooh. My eyeballs.
Oh, Sensei's here.
Well, that's what this place is.
Oh, Sensei, is that normal?
Or is this place redecorated just for today?
The what?
No, it's just like this. This is normal.
No,
I
this
think.
is the ceremony island. This is where
So
we
this
have
is what this
events and
place
stuff
looked
and-
like. I see. Interesting. Okay.
I think last time we were here, it was for Calypso and the other person becoming guardian, or not guardians, champions.
I have no champion those are.
Yes.
There was a ceremony. It was everyone was invited.
I see. Well then.
There were more cheers in the middle at one point, so.
Well, that answers that question of what's over here.
Yes, this is well. This is one of two places that gateway leads to. The other one is the Champions Private Isle, where they all can have private abodes.
I see. Well then. Oh, I'm gonna go back to burying myself in the dirt. Oh, that should teleport me back, yes? Yes, okay. Neat, but... Nah, those teleports are... certainly something. Why is it always my left foot? I'm gonna have... It's either a base station issue or it's a tracker issue, and I don't know what it is. And it is bothering me deeply that I don't know what it is. Like this. Oh, there goes my leg. Hello? Leg? No, seriously. They can... My trackers can barely clearly see me. But choose not to track my left foot. I don't know if it's... No, not trackers. Base station. I don't know if it's a base station issue or if it's a... tracker issue. Oh, my foot's in the ground now. Oh well. Let's see about fixing the... That's what's weird. I know everything's... Oh, there it is. Finally. Oh, where's my hips? Another issue. My hip tracker. My right foot is fine. It's always fine, but it's my hip and left foot that aren't for some reason, and that's very confusing to me. Oh well. Cool, now my arms are free and I can do whatever I want. Now I can scroll my stuff. Funny.
Hey, Gray.
Hi.
Pat, 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 pat.
Nah. Just because I have my arms off doesn't mean you can pat me, a little shit.
You're right. Pat, 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 pat. Oh, that hurt.
Go back to chasing your wayward child, who's probably trying to break into somebody's, I don't know, porn book stash or something.
No, they just wanted to know what happened. They just wanted to know what happened at the wings.
Oh, I stabbed Oryx.
Yeah, I told them. They said worth it.
I mean, I'm sure everything will end perfectly okay and nothing bad will happen.
I don't know, I don't trust half the crash out crew.
That's fair, however, I'm more certain they'll be too busy fighting each other about what to do than they will be yelling at me.
Well, that reminds me, I need to go tell her about that nickname.
Oh, God. Crash Out Sisters, first and foremost. He's already run off. Can't even get the name right. I want to state she didn't even get the name correct. It's Crash Out Sisters, not Crash Out
I'm
Crew.
building upon it. It's more than just the sisters.
Fair enough.
But I was only speaking of the
Crash
sisters.
Out crew is basically because when something happens and they should greet it with like a 6 or 7 on the scale of seriousness, they tend to go on a 7.
Nice
Yeah.
shorts.
They tend to crash out about it.
What the fuck? Why?
I've seen this once too.
You're not
many
wearing
times
shorts.
already.
Yeah. It's why
You're wearing slip pants.
him, when that happened last time, I just grabbed him and ran.
Didn't even
No, I am
explain,
not
just
here to
pulled the
talk about any of the
400-pound
Azures.
person right off the ship.
Absolutely,
I am
absolutely.
Through
not
me.
here to talk about the bullshit on
Which
the ship.
400-pound person?
If I had
Wait,
Me,
to do my
celebrate
I got
a
job,
person's
dragged
birthday and
off
just have a
the
good time.
ship, or
Absolutely.
correction, thrown off the ship, and then and then I had to find a peaceful place to talk.
I have a gift for them and everything. It'll be great.
Okay.
Do they like jewelry? I can make something up quick.
I don't know. I don't even know who the person is.
Dragono, the person you mentioned.
Yeah, who's the birthday person?
All right, or just walk. Okay, no, you're back. Never mind.
Small girl that has the bat and
idea.
guitar that always comes around.
Do you think she would like jewelry by chance? I can conjure up some metals and gemstones.
Does she like flowers?
She plays the guitar a lot.
Well,
Yeah.
I have the hunting. No.
She's already been given a switch axe. She does not need that.
Oh boy, this is. Nevertheless.
Raffle switch axe, and it's actually built to her size.
Ooh.
Nice. Brutus.
I will kick your ass.
Hello, I am Brutus.
Hello, Brutus.
Jeez.
Ah shit. Oh. Damn. I was actually not prepared for that one, and when I watched him walk up to me.
You
or fly up
watched
to me.
him fly up to you.
I know. That's the thing. I just paused for
Jeez.
no reason. But regardless.
The
I
first.
can't believe you do that to an unarmed man.
That won't be the first time, won't be the last.
Wow, he's assaulting people with disabilities.
I'm sorry. It's
I
the
know.
fact that
Disability
it's
is
the
called
Would you like a
blindness.
hand?
I shouldn't. Regardless. But yeah. I
You
can
know
use
what?
my
It's too easy to
pyromancy
get vengeance
create a
on you, so
medal,
it's not
and then
worth
if I
it.
use a bit of a
What
mixture,
do
I
you
can use
mean?
gemstones to give them a tiara.
It'd be too
How's
easy.
it?
Too
Are
See,
you talking about the birthday person?
easy.
Yeah.
See, I knew I was your
Birthday's their
favorite.
Birthday, so I might as well conjure up a quick gift.
No, that's
Yeah,
Mitsu.
somewhere.
And in full honesty, it's Cosmo,
Dragono
really.
said something about somewhere on the
bruh.
I believe I
Bruh.
gave you all
Well,
the
that's your favorite
rankings
GAN
already.
kid. That's your favorite GAN
I
kid.
think I gave you guys the rankings already.
Why are you giving me the middle finger? Fuck you!
Too old for this stuff. Yes, you're not happy with each other. We can tell. How about you
What do you mean?
talk
I'm fine with
about
her.
it like
We're just being funny.
grown adults instead of
The-
the shenaniganery?
Okay, you want me to come over? Alright, hi. Hey. Put arm around you.
You know, you can just threaten to burn her Tenchi Muyo box set,
Lifts,
and she'll leave you alone.
squirts, eye drops.
Ah, you bitch! Lordy.
Nah, my mask. No, wait, I need that.
Lordy. And there they go, running away.
What the?
I see, you got your mask back.
Hello. She almost threw it off the island.
You could have just left and got it back.
Some principle. No.
I mean, it's not as if I taught you some way you could use to instantly pull it back to you wherever it was, but, you know.
No. Come on.
Oh.
What? Ooh.
You have to...
What? Why?
Really? I know I have flowers on my head, but come on.
Our gardener.
Lordy. Ugh. What?
Gray, can I ask for a favor in case this happens? If they show up again, promise you won't stab them here. I like this place. Or, you know, hurt them.
I
You won't hurt
literally
them
can't
or like.
get in trouble for killing Arcs here. Because I literally can't kill the thing here at all. They'll just respawn. It will just respawn. Sorry, it's not a person. I keep
You know
forgetting
what?
that.
Fair.
Y'all keep trying to drill it into my head, but no, it's not a person. So if I stab it, there's literally no consequences here.
You know what? Fair. I'll accept this, because that means you won't.
No, I still will.
What are you bouncing for? Are you excited?
I don't know.
It's called ADHD, and she needs something
You
to
know what, you know
occupy
what, you
her
know what, you know what?
brain.
Grabs your mask, pulls it down, puts sugar cookie in, pulls mask back up.
What now?
Enjoy the
She's
cookie,
vibrating?
freshly baked.
Look at what you've done. You've made her vibrate now instead.
Nuh-uh. She's just like that, normally.
Vibrations.
I gave
Yes,
her
the
sugar.
ADHD child was fed a sugar cookie.
At some point it might be.
I'm sure. Oh, well, we'll be buying at some point, maybe.
What was I doing? Fuck, I can't even remember.
Welcome.
Where's the
Have
garden?
you seen Brutus before?
Wonderful.
No,
Good.
I got to.
Oh yes.
Oh, that thing.
Oh.
Yeah, gardeners.
They're blind.
Yes, those are. Don't worry, those are just gardeners. They take care of the island. They water the plants and whatnot. If you do happen to be of a plant variety, though, they may attempt to water you. My friend unfortunately found that out.
I don't know why I'm
There
with my
are
armor on.
others
I'm
that wander
armless.
around here every once in a while, but sometimes
Oh,
they sort
shit.
of
Jamie,
freak out.
Jamie. You know what?
So,
Jamie, I can't. I don't have water
just
on me. I
ignore
just
them.
realized. It's okay.
On their feet again by accident.
I will get water when I go to the wings.
What and what?
Bruh.
Anyways,
Why do you do that?
let me
No.
Super
Do,
glue.
do.
disconnect myself.
What?
It doesn't
Anyways,
even have.
Lifts off the ground. Lifts
Yeah.
off the ground.
so, welcome to Heaven's Reach proper. As you see, many buildings here are
Just cleaning off my shoe.
residencies. These are where people will lay their head. Some people have taken a longer claim to beds than others, but if there is for whatever reason a desire for you to stay overnight here or whatnot, just to get a little bit of rest, as long as the bed's unoccupied, you're free to lay down in it and sleep your day.
Grabs the bird by neck.
Sleep.
Hold on.
You know, that's all. I don't need
I was
to be
gonna.
fancy about
I was
it.
gonna
think the
say
kitchen's that
a
way.
good threat would be,
So
hey,
if
I'm fairly certain
Zach was a
Zach could make an
monster
entire KFC family
from
bucket on his
Astera,
own, but eh.
Would you use his feathers for armor or some part of his like scales on his feet?
I wouldn't use
so
Zach
I'm
for
very
anything
bold
at
of you
all.
To think he counts as one of those monsters. He's one of
We're
those
I'm
taking
little
saying
a lot
a
of
what if.
conversation,
I'm
by
saying
the
a
way.
what if.
She's trying to do a tour, y'all.
Oh, I didn't realize.
We were here first.
You know what?
I was here
Let's
first.
make sure that we clear away. But to answer your question, though, I would say
It is your birthday,
the
and
feathers definitely
the
from
hospitality
are
that has been
protecting armor
given
and
to
whatnot.
us
But
just
when it
for
comes to
Jesus,
celebrating your
that's a boss.
birthday is
I would
almost
say
more
what?
of a birthday gift than what we were
Zach,
ready to
over here.
give you.
Alright, so I want you to take a look at him. He's smaller than a goddamn wing drake. You
Sir.
think he has an armor set dedicated to him? He has
Okay.
probably
To
a
also
decent
Okay,
size.
what if
point
he
out some
was-
other things,
what if
up
he
there
was,
is
like,
a couple of islands.
monster size, like
One of those is the residence of myself, the one with the purple tree on it, and one is the residence of Master David and Lady Hope.
Probably with some small monster
It
bones or
was
something.
Reese's home,
The
but
thing is, Zach, I've already
that's,
considered this ever since
they have
realizing that
now
we could use
taken up
monster parts
residence.
for weapons and armor, and I've always considered
Yeah, I
myself.
know. I'm
If
sure
I
a
was
lot
a
of people have looked at you and thought, I'm gonna make a
Yeah,
Nosco
said,
greatsword.
I don't
You'd
know
have
why. I
you'd
just
have
pictured-
better
I
luck
literally just pictured on
making Zach
Yasuko like
into a
this.
KFC
you
family
just grab
bucket
him by the
than you
wrist and
would
just
making him
swing
into
him.
a weapon.
Hey.
This is where people. These
Oh, like-
this is where people
I'm
say,
grabbing him.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, like that.
by
Like
his
that.
legs.
There you go.
Oh, I'm lagging.
you're free
Oh, I'm
to
flexing.
nap in it.
I'm flexing so bad.
Up there,
Oh, no.
Marshmallow on both horns.
Come back, Anyako.
Purple tree is my residence.
Hold on, I
and
got
the
this
other
for you.
one is Master David
That's
and
that.
Lady Hope's. Master David is the other overseer who watches things.
And it
and
puts
finds
black
stuff.
licorice jelly beans on horns.
Are you the overseer that came to the really?
Hold on. Don't look up. Don't look up.
Yes, I
There you
was
go.
much smaller there. I try to not make
Black
myself
licorice
so
jelly bean.
overbearing when I'm in
Like,
public,
I have
especially in
concerns.
Saphira.
They're good. Black licorice is actually kind of good.
Puts
No,
black
it's
noodles
not.
on horns.
I don't know.
I don't know where it gets the bad title.
I don't know why
from.
would
Like, it's
you would
good.
lie to yourself like that.
It's not
The
exactly something
lack
I'd go
of
after.
flavor is a
Good
flavor.
job, son. If I go for an axe or combine
No, it's not.
What do you have currently?
Dark Knight, I wanted to combine it with Black Mage.
How about something a little less
Gardener.
edgy?
The gardener is broken.
And you just go raise your right hand if you have to restart.
No, I
You
can
want the
summon a
honest answer?
pertly
After
meteor.
restart, he's spelling.
No, no,
Come
no,
over
no,
here.
Oh, God.
I have
No,
to
no.
res.
No. Get something less edgy.
White mage.
No.
I'm not becoming a healer.
Coward.
Give me your hand. Great.
Have you never seen someone just poop?
Not gonna
So
become a
your
healer.
eye
Don't
patch
be a
switched
coward.
eyes.
The fuck was that for?
It was on your left eye yesterday. Was
Yeah,
it
she
supposed
can
to be on the right
move
eye
it
this entire
around.
time?
Maybe
Yeah,
she decided
it
to
was.
swap it to
Okay,
the
never
other eye
mind.
for today.
Never mind.
It was
Okay.
if it's supposed to be on this side, then
Okay.
Seriously, you don't want to be a healer? Okay, do something else. I'm sure there's plenty of non-edgy job options. Go on, let's list them out. Let's see what you have.
Go get the catalog.
You can't be a dark knight
Miner,
because you already are that.
botanist,
I know.
Black mage is
I heard about this
denied.
funny job.
blacksmith,
I heard about this funny
No,
job
mage,
where you
fuck you.
goldsmith.
I don't know what a blue. Oh wait, like the little one. Yeah. No. They have like this brush and an easel, and they apparently like do shit. That.
Pictomancer.
I don't know that's an option. Ugh.
Yes, we have Bob Ross for that. All right.
Hold that flashlight.
You're a bitch.
I'm gonna say more the combat job, seeing as she refuses to be a healer. And I doubt she'll do anything to.
Okay, so no healers. I was about to say scholar.
Seeing as
Machinist.
she doesn't like healing at all for some reason. She just tells me she's a coward.
Machinist. Okay, machinist.
Oh
Summoner.
sure, but she'll spend some of her lifespan to
black
fucking heal
mage,
people. Sure, why not?
Dancer. No, probably not dancer.
I have a great sword. What the fuck you mean?
Probably not
dancer?
samurai.
You asked what other jobs
Alright,
you
so
should
what we
get.
do?
We're
So
trying
what
to
we do, we
go
take
down
the
the
great
list for the
sword,
things that aren't edgy
We
for
put
you
it
to
on a
do.
stick,
Reaper.
and you become a girl who can jump really well.
Dragoon. Oh wait, that's Aki's girlfriend.
You act like people can't have the same job.
This is why I went back to the city. I had a feeling this was going to happen.
If you pick up ninja, I'm disowning you.
It's not gonna kill them. That's not allowed too. There's
Viper.
that's not edge, but it's a bit too much weeb, and that'll loop into the edge because you know.
What about Viper then?
What the hell is Viper? I mean, the name
it's
alone
like ninja,
already.
Twins. It's like ninja. You have two swords, but you can put the swords together into like an insect glaive.
I meant okay. Correction. What's this job like? Like, what are these people? Exactly.
It's a lot faster than ninja and less
So hard it took away
hand signs.
I'm gonna punch you, rabbit. Give me a
Unmen.
goddamn
What?
like cultural
Thank you for releasing
description,
the spirits.
a lore
I don't
blurb.
know. I've never met a viper.
You're useless.
What?
I'm a gun breaker. I have a gun that shoots.
Stop
or
breaking
rather,
guns. You don't do that. You're supposed
Apparently
to
the
shoot them.
bat's trying to get another job from her job stones, and, well, I'm doing my best to make sure she doesn't get another edgy job. She's apparently a Dark Knight already, and she's trying to become a
Reaper
Black
is a great
Mage.
job. Wait, that's edgy. Okay. That's why I said
We're trying to do
machinist.
less edge, okay? She has too much of it
Machinist.
anymore. and She's gonna
machinist.
Never.
Machinist.
Recommend
Machinist.
Reaper. I'm dealing with Thernia, who's a fucking Reaper, and no.
Is it actually pronounced machinist?
Machiavellian?
Ew.
Machinist.
Machinist.
Sorry, that's the construction worker in me just got
I
triggered.
know, right?
Like,
It's terrible.
Mechanist. Mechanist?
Mechanist,
No,
machinist.
No,
Like, those sound
that's
so much
the
better, don't
that's
they?
the Eorzean job for the one that actually carries a gun around. Is
Right,
machinist.
right.
I don't
but
think
like,
the
what are
bat-
you doing, cooking
Machinist.
mac and cheese or some shit? Mechanist? You
Yeah,
know? Like,
machinist.
I mean, they do get a
Mechanist.
robot waifu, so.
robot waifu. Okay.
Mechanist. If you have to just say
Honestly, you're strong.
mechanist and leave it at
Nah,
that,
I'm
not
not gonna make that joke.
machinist. Ugh.
No,
Oh,
mechanist.
mechanist.
There's
Okay, that
a-
makes sense.
a-
Mechanist
a-
makes sense.
yeah,
Machinist
mechanist
sounds
makes
fucking
sense.
dumb.
Is in Mach speed, Inist, Machinist, because they work
No.
with guns to play off of that.
No.
Okay.
No.
Hey guys.
Yes.
Listen, how about we just stop arguing about this? Because this is dumb.
Everyone disappeared.
True.
The etymology there is
I
not
lost-
the,
I lost everyone.
hello, bat. Welcome
It's
back.
also what it was
Nice.
called when it was first introduced way back in Final Fantasy 6. But
Silver Rathalos longsword and no. Isn't that a Safi Jiva bow?
a Sapphire Star one, yes.
That? Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sapphire Star, yeah.
She was given it.
I
She
know,
was
Oh,
we
given
big
need
red
somebody.
dragon that's missing
uh,
their son?
Cora.
Son,
Oh my
yes,
god.
Xeno.
Am I stupid?
Ten.
Yeah,
It was
Cora.
Cora's gift to me.
I almost
said
said
it pretty well.
potentially. That would have ended poorly.
Good. It should.
the
Look,
other
Shit.
one?
just
Longsword?
choose a job that does not add to the already.
Oh.
You have too much edge. Choose a job that's not
Okay.
edgy. Balance it out
What's
a
wrong
bit.
with Edge?
She has too much of it, and she needs to
What's-
balance it out.
There's nothing wrong with Edge then.
There's nothing wrong with it, but she has too much, and it's not balanced out by anything else.
Lord.
Yeah, so
Vic,
let's
what are you
balance it
doing?
out by throwing a paladin in there. Oh wait, that's too much.
No,
Cobalt chamber.
I'm not saying go
the
too
red mage.
far in the other
Warrior.
end. Okay,
Red
yeah,
Mage,
there you
Red
go.
Mage, yeah, Red
All right,
Mage.
there.
How does
Fuck it,
that
red
work?
mage.
Big sword, big
Oh,
axe.
Blue Mage! Blue Mage!
Don't
Die.
dare.
She already shot it down. Okay, you know what? Congratulations, Bat. You are now a red mage. There you go. Go
Look,
figure
I
it
don't
out.
know the whole deal with all these jobs, quote unquote.
What about
but,
Black
you know.
Mage?
No, again, that's too much
I have-
edge.
I-
We're
I-
trying
I
to
have
balance
gotten
it out.
addicted
I'm
to a
not
couple of
saying go to
things
this
after
paladin
being
thing,
introduced
but
to
I'm
the
saying do
internet
something
and
that's not
MMORPGs.
edgy.
Summoner.
I don't know. It depends. Bat, what are you looking for exactly?
I don't know. Something that can do big off fuck off a meteor. Or higher
Summoner.
I can
damage.
do that. Wait, I can teach you.
That's it?
Okay.
Okay, hang on.
I believe
Let me get this
Summoner
straight.
or Black Mage can do
Your
meteor.
your intent is to summon
it's
a
a specific
giant
spell, never
meteor.
mind.
That's it.
I'm out.
No, you're good. You're
No
good. You're good.
damage.
You want damage? Okay.
I'm here. I'm here. Hi.
What kind of damage are you talking about? Are you talking pure physical damage? Are you
Yes.
talking magic damage?
Where did people go? Where did everyone go?
I
Oh,
don't
then
know. That's what I was
she
red
just
mage
ran
would be
straight
a
into
good
that
mix of
green
both.
Spire. So, I guess that's a teleport.
And, you know, mobility and the like.
Maybe. I saw another
Seeing
one just
as
up there. I
I'm
think
assuming
if it
Black
was
Mage
up
is
there-
your
oh, that's why I
traditional
was gonna, like,
giant
go check
staff
to see what the hell
and
is
cast
that.
powerful spells,
Okay, sure,
but
let's go
you
on
have
an
to
adventure.
plant your
Adventure
feet not to
time,
get
let's go.
blown away.
It's followed by a cult of Lalafels.
Red Mage. Yeah, Red Mage. Again, we're trying to balance out by adding something not edgy to your stuff. A cult of Lalafels sounds like that. Besides, who knows? Maybe you'll have fun with it.
Maybe.
And
We'll
if
see
you-
what happens.
Yeah. And if you don't like it, you can always just jump to something else.
Should I be endowing any sort of equipment before entering?
No.
People
no.
fighting down here.
This is
What are the
merely
people
to
doing?
show you the spectacle. There's no fighting going on yet. We're just touring.
Welcome in the arena.
I don't know why everyone else is jumping in.
Because of the way the arena shifts when you enter it.
Yes, we always like showing off the spectacle of the grand illusion that happens. Likewise, showing off.
I don't know what kind of tech you got for this.
Grab by scruff.
Like a
Not tech, it's magic.
elaborate hologram.
I don't know what's in it. I will let you go and you will behave.
Congratulations, we have
Let's
made
go.
a decision
And
regarding
those that
the
serve
bat
like
and
the
her
Ravens.
job.
Okay.
She's chosen Red Mage.
So the white mage with extra steps. Got it.
It was
I don't think that's true at all.
the land's own way of paying respect to her, so to speak.
I see.
Oh, and Yako.
Oh.
Hold on. You can't get me in the flux. Hold on.
You gotta stretch first. You want Anyaka to cramp or something?
Hey, what I'm saying.
Not that easily.
Now I can actually see clearly.
Yeah,
Okay.
I always comprehend what on me, but
Oh, hold on, let me be like you.
people and creature
Hey,
here.
motherfucker. See that?
Yeah, let's be like sagging up on toes. Yeah, we got this. Yeah, is there something
He's
wrong?
shooting
Let's go.
beams out of his eyes, it seems. What are you, a discount Superman or something?
Alright, let me know when you're ready.
I mean, I just at one point serve away from jumping in and trying to
You can't see it? Oh, no, you don't tell me you broke your VR.
because he's like,
How did I break my VR track?
No, you might have to reinstall or something. Your limiter is locked on.
It's not my I can hear it. I can hear stuff.
No, your particle limiter is locked on. Even if you have it turned off.
Oh, I need to clear my cache.
It should be literally VR chat.
Later.
You- I guess.
You want to find out? No. My
it
foot's
is
not there.
actually her sister that is the championship.
Yeah?
Oh.
Wait, so on the right side, the last one more on the left.
If they get angry, they can just come in here and kick
From
my
your
ass
side,
in.
that's the left foot.
I do think it's almost time to get arrested. Okay.
Why?
I mean, isn't that what's gonna happen when I jump on the ship?
To blow everyone up.
Yeah, no, I know.
Best to
Go.
get it, or, and hear me out here, I do the adult thing, go to the ship, have the conversation with the founders who I am trusting to be reasonable adults here, and not jump to conclusions that I'm trying to avoid them or avoid punishment after stabbing Arix, which I'm going to do again anyway.
Why did you stab him in the first place?
Because Arix isn't a person and needs to die.
Ah, yes, Q.
Listen to me.
This is not
If they're gonna get you on the ship, what's stopping you from going to Vice Logia?
I mean, I already have a waystone there, so I can teleport whenever I want.
Fair enough. No one can barge you from that place.
Yeah. No, I'm going to the ship though, so we can handle this, have it sorted and put away, so that way no one's angry later on because we're done.
Oh, you stopped the Arctic?
Yes.
At first glance, I had the pins as well. Then I dug deeper into it. It's like,
Yeah.
oh.
500 Denny. Thank you.
It's just gonna vanish when I leave.
If I have to actually
Shit, you're right.
restart.
Okay, I'll just take that back so it doesn't vanish. I'll pay you when I meet you when I see
It'll
you
just
see you
go.
outside of this place.
Yeah, it'll just go straight back to you.
Once we get out of here, it should level out.
Alrighty. It's almost time.
So you're gonna go get arrested?
In like 8 minutes, and then I'll go and get arrested. I'll be fine.
You kind of snuck up behind me, son.
Something crash out crew.
Spread it to people who don't even deserve it. Even though you are technically correct.
sorry.
It's not just them.
I mean, at least I made you with my other big stuff.
What, are you gonna summon a giant gun and shoot them?
I mean, this is technically a gun.
That's an option.
That's overkill.
Oh, there goes the bat.
You just need
No, it's not. You big bow, but I am big tank. That's the difference.
Was an exhilarating experience.
Yeah, you almost got your fucking head chopped off. Yeah, that was
I'm
real
wearing
fun.
a helmet. I believe I would
Oh,
be
lovely, a fight.
fine, except for a giant pain in the neck. But
Yeah, don't worry,
it
we have fire if
was
they're showing
quite
off, one or the
something.
other.
I mean, we have a few
Let
ways
us
to
continue
deal.
I
this.
think they're having a measuring contest. I don't know. I heard something about
Oh.
big gun, and then you were big sword or something, or that one was big sword or something. I don't remember. I was leaving.
Thank God you're safe. I got worried for a second.
Oh well.
Oh,
Yeah, fucking, I'm impatient. Time to go get arrested.
Whoa, that is so funky.
What is it? Oh boy.
Best get this out of the way while I can. Here. Do 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 do. I need to stop humming Pokemon before I get in trouble. No, that's not Pokemon, that's Mario. I stop humming Mario before I get in trouble. To the Azure Wings, where I will be arrested because the funny thing is, no one seems to be condemning my attempt to, not my attempt, my stabbing of Arix at all. Like, really? Well done. Good job. Good job. Well done. Literally got paid.
Cause even more chaos when you go invisible.
Smile emoji.
Hello, I'm here to be arrested.
Goober, but
Cause like,
Target
if
acquired.
I die in the arena, I'm gonna have to fucking. I don't want to switch model just for that.
I mean, fair enough.
Oh, they have their own heads-up displays. That's cool.
Yeah.
Think they cheaped out on the Avalons? Look at these things. They have tasers on them. Of course they have a heads-up display.
They have full-on rocket launchers.
Yeah, how are you supposed to aim with that one, huh?
I'm talking about the prefab. Y'all get off me.
They have a prefab? Oh, that's cool. Okay, hang on. I did say I'd do it because it'd be funny, so here you go. I am now disarmed.
I saw it earlier and I
Also,
almost broke.
Snuggly is now very nervous because she was told by Holly,
I am harmless,
yeah, we need
literally.
to have a talk later. And Snuggly's like,
Look,
I'm in
Also, I
trouble.
don't know if
Did I
this is
actually
an
miss Ollie?
issue that other people have, but
Yeah.
apparently
Prepare for battle.
Fuck.
some, if I have my
Yeah.
particles
Look at the
enough,
camera and be
some
like, "Yo,
particles
show
or
up."
some things just don't
I mean,
show
you
up on my
could. They
screen,
showed-
even though I
they
can
showed
hear
up
them.
earlier
Yeah,
to
so that's just
Baker's
a
and then
thing
left,
that I
like,
recall
a
happening,
little
the
bit
particle
before you
emitter.
showed up.
It's the enemy.
It's in...
Zach
could still
recommended
use
that
it.
I like
Poke,
uninstall and then
Yep, that's what I'm
reinstall
gonna do.
VRChat or some shit.
Yeah, I can't
yeah.
say in particular why it does that.
Oh, that's so cool. Sorry.
I have
Yeah, you know what? I think I really
mine
like the matte cap thing that I
turned
put on
off.
the
Yeah,
pair
mine.
because it looks
Oh
super
yeah, my
cool.
particle limiter is turned off.
Just looks weird on
It
the
used to be
skin.
on. I'm not sure if you remember
It would
Tofo,
look
the
weird on
guy,
skin, yeah.
the mobile artillery in the grip.
Yeah, like
I couldn't see
I
any.
do remember Tofo.
Yeah, I
skin
couldn't
at
see any of
certain
his
angles, it
effects at all when it was
appears
turned
kind of,
on.
but
Oh.
I don't know how it functions or works, but it just does
Yeah. Well,
that
you
for
barely notice it, honestly. So it's not too
reasons. Not sure.
yeah.
Yeah, can't wait to.
I'm thinking because things are
Time for me
I can't wait to play Space
lethal
Bean.
one.
I'm gonna be arrested the
model is
moment I
such a
step on
bitch
the
to put
ship. It's
together.
gonna be great.
The eyes
Progress
were in the
acquired.
neck.
Quiet, how dare you? Come here to be arrested.
Yay.
I request that you indeed stop resisting. Oh.
Stop resisting, he says as I stare at a butterfly floating around. Ooh, stop resisting!
Yeah, apparently.
Stop resisting. I'm just sitting eating a sandwich. Stop resisting.
Gonna make
Put the dangerous weapon on the ground.
It's like I'm not even resisting.
As much as I want to put a different voice mod for this,
Standing
it's the
you.
only one I have until I make a payment.
Fair enough.
That's what I'm upset about.
What
Fucking.
is this going on about?
I remember in like when voice mod first opened up, like if you got it permanently. Now it's some sort of
That's
subscription.
why it is.
You can buy it.
Yeah, but now it's a
permanently for one
subscription-based
price
thing,
instead of
I
a
think.
subscription.
That's what
You
upsets
have the
me.
option of subscription or permanent buy. Nobody should have both
Oh.
option.
The thing is,
cool.
in my case, I'm just lazy.
I'm just lazy.
You want
Oh,
somewhere
fair enough. Fair enough.
Because sometimes I don't just like buying things. I just want to sound cool.
Yeah.
I used to use a free voice changer, then one day it stopped working.
Mm-hmm. Fair.
Fair enough.
Can't believe Anyako's auto-tuned.
This isn't on Yako, but yeah, I got you.
It's like
I'm
auto-tuned.
Rise, Burb. Rise from the ground.
I'm not auto-tuned.
Also, whatever this is,
Rise.
it's bubbly. Jump scare.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Don't give me the fucking.
I'm ready.
Never mind.
I'm so cozy.
Got that.
I have
color
Burb.
treatment. You went,
Oh, you
right,
actually
yeah,
have it
we're
on the
gonna give you
follower
other
system and
treatment. Hold on one
everything.
second.
Perfect.
Not the.
It's free. It was a free thing. It was like, fuck it.
Hi, I'm here to be
what the
arrested.
fuck?
Well, I guess I can't be arrested.
Time for
Yep, time to go steal
No
from the
arresting.
bar again.
Hey, yo.
Can't wait for us for Snuggly to win aneurysm.
Nah, you know what? You get a fate worse than fucking, you get a fate worse than jail time. It's a handle.
Get slapped.
I'm not gonna
You
kill
sla-
her.
Smack you dumb bitch.
I mean,
already shut down.
you could kill her as Kazumon once that happens.
Apologies, Brooks.
Then you're just coming back to Snuggly.
I got tired. Why are we yawning? What the fuck?
I was gonna say, I'm not killing Snuggly before cool shit happens. She's.
Rise. My
Yeah.
brother, rise.
She doesn't deserve to suffer.
Rise, my brother, rise.
Oh my god. Okay.
I kicked ass and that's what mattered.
Okay, well,
I kicked ass so
Please don't
hard.
lose a fucking
I'm here to be
prisoner
arrested.
card. This is some fucking weird
yes,
shit.
of course.
That's right, shop resisting.
No.
Alright.
Say something that you know I should not.
No, it's not. All.
Ladies, gentlemen, and every non-binary in between, please make your way front and center,
There goes my arms.
please.
Oh, I'm free.
No.
No.
You are already front and center. You kind of already fucked yourself. Milk pumper? Anyway.
Harming someone aboard the wings.
Alright. So, we've got an interesting day. That's for fucking sure.
Has the Zamboni been added to Rainbow Road?
No, because my
God damn
fucking...
it.
Oh, which reminds me, by the way, Hunky, remember when we were trying to optimize shit yesterday?
Yeah?
I woke up and it was still going. It still kept going all the way up until I started streaming, so I just had to fucking close Unity.
Oh shit. Okay.
Ooh. Ooh, I see.
Oh.
We're gonna find an alternative then.
Yep, looks like it.
Interesting.
But yeah, besides that though, when I get Unity to a point to where I can actually fucking work, yes, I'll add it, I promise. Anyway, in terms of updates, there technically aren't really any notable to discuss. For those of you that were curious about the lockdown, it has since been removed, so there's no more lockdown on the ship, so everyone's again free to venture forth. You already know what's gonna happen to you, so I don't need to say shit. Which reminds me, I will need at least 1 or 2 Avalon units. Not joking ones, actual Avalon units to assist me on this.
This is exactly why I'm here.
I figured as much, and I appreciate you for it.
Silver is the best.
Bro just wants to jump him like one more.
All right. Other than that, baby secret. Other than that,
That's cool.
Please optimize your combat models. That way, we don't have to put limits on avatars. Please optimize. That way, we don't have to put limits.
I like it when I get to see what I'm fighting.
True. Very true.
Avalon unit.
This is why I don't fight with anybody, so you guys can see.
No, blind everyone, done.
Oh my god. Okay. With that being said, y'all are free to hop in.
Cool.
I cast a bowling ball sized kidney stone.
Silver
And the
and
fast
whoever else is helping with this, I need y'all to hop into
You gotta
NPC
tip enough
VC2, please.
post-processing.
I'm gonna let you
Because it
know.
kills him.
I'm gonna let you know. I will give you guys like a few minutes to go in there and set up before I pop in. And I intend to pop in on the deck.
I'm gonna get my webcam ready. I'm
Got
kidding.
it. Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Yo, are you gonna send us a world star?
Yeah.
This is going on world
Gonna fucking send it to live leaks.
It's not their name, is it? No.
No, I'm sorry. This one's chicken nugget. Ow.
I'm running in to be a problem.
Kill it.
You're always a problem.
That's not
Stab.
ours.
I'm gonna be
Stab
more
with Dragon Blade.
No, but I want a
It will be
KFC
futile.
family bucket.
I will fucking murder you.
No, wait, get
You
the
can
big ones. Get
I
the
will
big
murder
ones.
you before the
Juicier.
Avalon units have a chance to arrest you.
You can't. You can try.
Let's not go down the destination, ultimate destination. Anyways,
I literally got 5. I want to point out something funny. I got given 500 Zenny at Heaven's Reach by the non-Classel when she found out that I stabbed Arx. I don't even use Zenny.
I love that.
I'm gonna fight you. Don't. Why would you do this?
So I'm like, why did you give me this money?
Yeah, this will be fine.
I'm confused.
I'm just gonna go inside.
Man, it's a little annoyed that she has to leave. She
I
wanted to spend
mean-
time with Rose.
No one's making you leave. You can
I know no one's making
stay.
her. She's annoyed though, because she has responsibilities to make sure they don't fucking crash out on you.
I mean, if they do, what are they gonna do? Correction. What can
Make
they
me
do?
cry.
Make you cry.
Make me cry.
Oh fuck. Hello, comedy. I'm warning you,
How
I'm
long unit
streaming at the
activate
moment,
self-destruct
so say hi, everybody. Are you ready? I'm gonna go get arrested on the ship now. It's too late. I'm just waiting a bit longer, so if you want to be here before that,
Alright,
you
there we go. I
better
distracted the Avalon
hurry.
unit.
Oh. That was your plan all along.
So Calamity joined the VC I'm sitting in, and he's like,
can't shoot me, I'm a
damn it,
founder."
let me get to the ship before you get arrested.
Ow.
Why is everybody trying to keep me from getting arrested? Like, let me be arrested. It'll...
keep saying that you can't do this to me because I'm a founder. It doesn't matter if we're fucking founders. That's just a
I don't
title.
know.
Yeah, why do you think I
apparently
stabbed
according to
Arx?
Founders have like some mystical energy shield that Avalon uses to protect us.
What
the fuck?
This is the first time
What?
hearing
I want
this.
to point out. I want to point out.
Yeah, yeah, when
Yeah,
you hear
that
it.
popped. Yeah, when
What
I
is that?
stabbed Arx, that popped up first, and then Drake mentioned, "Oh, because that's the Vice Logan dagger and shit." Okay, yeah, acid eats through, stabs
Yeah.
you.
Avalon
This
wouldn't
is,
allow this, and I'm just like, what?
This is not new knowledge to me.
Man, people just keep pulling shit out of their ass. I don't know what they're talking about. I'm gonna be honest. I've never heard of a shield. From
Maybe you
Avalon.
should gather everybody up, talk about, and iron out what Avalon can and can't do.
Yeah. Because obviously people are starting to make up shit.
Oh, I
or they
stabbed
said it
somebody
and I
that
just fucking
Grey
forgot.
Warden does not like at
Well, I was
all.
making a joke with the boogie protocol and stuff.
Now, the Boogie Protocol
haven't
is
character yet.
absolutely an
I don't care what
actual
happens.
thing.
Actually, no, I feel like we would have
I'm
that
capable
considering
of
the
killing
crew.
almost everyone on the ship.
Fair.
And I will
But yeah,
do so
Grey Warden
surely.
stabbed someone he doesn't like at all and doesn't consider a person. And well, he's in. He caused the entire ship to shut down because of it, which is funny.
Not named for no reason.
Wait till it's 8.
Literally going to go.
Alright,
The moment you're okay and not going to get arrested, Blake's going to be like, okay, my job's here done. I'm going to go and see if I can still, like, hang out with her for a bit.
Cool, everything's done. Back to the Reach. Wonderful. Yeah, I'll be honest with you, not many people actually like
You want to go ghost and
RX
just
in
appear
and
at
out of character.
the deck?
They have a teleport in the NPC box.
Yeah, forget about that.
Gray just stabbed him because Gray was like, in front of so many people, I'm going to kill him. Proceeds to stab him.
Yeah,
and
I
everyone
should
just
probably
presses
hop
shut.
into comms.
I want to point out, let's see here. Who are the founders that are here? Akura, you, and Shiro.
Me?
That's it.
All right, let's be honest. We only get one vote, and I don't
Yeah,
want
no,
to
you-
gamify like
Yeah, no,
Shiro
you
and
get-
Blake's situation.
Yeah, no, you two get one vote. That's perfectly fine. That's why I'm going to find it funny, because it's just going to be you having to deal with Akura. I'm sorry in advance. Assuming no other founders join. But to be fair, and this was something.
Crash out.
This was something
Crew.
I considered, by the way, staying in like Heaven's Reach until 8:30 and then popping in. But
Would have had more of an impact, but we're
it
here.
would have. I don't know why I'm here early.
Small. You wanted to get it over with, I think.
I did, but thinking on it, there's not enough people here. Or no, is there enough founders?
But too late now.
I mean, no, it's not. I can
Too late
literally be
now.
like, hey, actually, let's postpone this till 8:30. Give chance for more people to show up. Like, be it
Bro,
founders
I
and
just
such.
left. Give me a fucking break.
Well, you can go back, and then Blake can go back to her crush.
Go back, then have to go back, but I'll lose track of time because Blake will just be like, oh woo.
Yeah, because Blake has a
Why
bad
am I
for
in my
Rose.
combat model? I changed that earlier.
Because you're a nerd and you forgot. Hello, Nikki.
Hi. Hi, Nikki.
The funny thing
Yo,
is...
you ready to go watch Greywarden try to be arrested?
Not to try. They can't hold me. They literally
What?
have nothing they
Huh?
have to hold me.
You're gonna get arrested?
Yeah, because I stabbed Art.
What kind of shit? What kind of fucking shit did I miss, bro? Damn! What the hell?
You missed him literally. You missed him asking Blake for a dagger. Blake handed him the dagger, and he did the equivalent of going like this.
Alright, I'm going. Have fun. You get to go in through there. You didn't come with me. No, you get to go through there. I left before you. And I'm on the ship. Wonder how long it's gonna go.
Of course, you don't go in the fucking front door like a normal person.
I wanted to join on the. I wanted
Now,
to
is there
come to
anything
the
I
deck.
can do to convince you to leave?
I'm ready to go. No, not really. Oh no, I'm already on the deck.
Okay.
Blake is trying to convince me not to do this, so
All right, don't do it again. Slap on the wrist. All right, Founder has delivered punishment.
One, I don't think that's gonna satisfy them.
It won't, but it'll be enough to throw it onto me, and then you don't have to deal with it.
I'd rather not do that.
Fuck.
Excuse me, I'm gonna go steal from the bar.
It's not stealing.
It is stealing, because they haven't stopped because I don't pay. You throwing money at
You
the bar
realize
doesn't
I pay
change
for
it.
you, right?
The fact that you do upsets me, because I'm trying to steal from the bar on purpose.
Why?
Because I want to. I'm thirsty and wish to steal alcohols.
No, I mean, what's the purpose of...
Because I choose to? I was. Now I'm in the bar.
Oh, I
Drinking.
didn't know we had security down here. Cool.
We've always had... The ship
my
has
God, we
always
have
had
a-
them. Hello, Avalon.
We have a bar guy now? Hi, bar guy.
You've been down here before. How have you not noticed them?
This is new. Usually it's Akura.
It's
Oh,
not
she's in her
new.
room. Anyway, here you go.
It's because she's sick, that's why.
Cool.
Second, they've always been down there. You jumped down here while they were here before.
I'll pay attention.
I don't think there's
By the way,
gonna
what
be
do
a...
you drink?
I
never actually checked.
Whatever random thing I happen to grab.
Oh, okay.
Like quick and easy. Make sure to let the security and whatever founders are here, other than these two apparently, then I'm gonna be on the deck. Thank you,
Security
Avalon.
founders have acknowledged. Oh, hi, Guppy.
Oh, perfect. I was literally just about to go to the deck right after telling Avalon that's where I was gonna be. Hi, hello.
Let's get this over with.
Aye.
Hello, Nyako.
Yeah, me too. I'll just get the riffraff out of the way.
You want to cuff
The
me,
order of the
or am I
founders
getting tied? Are my wrists
alongside-
tied in rope?
By order of the Azure Wing founders alongside, you are going to be detained and safely escorted out to the bridge. Brooks, cuff him, please. Understand that these cuffs nullify any and all of your powers, despite what you think you know. Unfortunately enough. Brooks, just cuff their hands, please.
That's a cuff on your hands.
I think I know what's going to happen here. And they dropped.
And
Yeah,
I've lost my
of
arms.
course.
Thank you. You've disarmed me.
He's placing a rune. He's placing a rune on your back. It does the exact same stuff. Please.
Greywarden stamp
As
barracks.
funny as it would be, I'd rather there not be any monkey
Base.
business, please. Now come along. Escorting you to the bridge.
All right.
The number of people saying base makes me concerned.
Avalon.
Because nobody's actually angry about it. I literally got paid to. I literally got paid by somebody on the Azure Wings for doing so.
We will discuss this once we reach the bridge, please. Respectfully, allow me to do
Because I like you, I'm going to respect that.
Thank you, Blake. You know that I wouldn't want to do this unless I was ordered to.
I know. I'm not trying to make your life
This is
harder.
gonna
or
suck
job
by the
harder.
time I get there.
Likewise.
Probably.
No, I don't mean because I have to talk to people. I mean probably because my reactor's gonna shut down.
Yeah, I know.
Come on, man.
Open the door.
Thank
Oh, so that's where it is.
So,
I see.
as per request, apparently you wish to discuss amongst a couple of things, yes?
I mean, I just want to get this over with so I don't get yelled at for quote-unquote avoiding the issue and running away.
Let's leave the passive aggressiveness by the door, yes?
That's just him. That's just how he is.
I do not care.
That wasn't me being passive-aggressive. That was me stating clearly. No, I know somebody's
It's
going
the way
to take
that
it
your
to that
tone
point.
is, regardless. Enough.
Fair.
It's the way that your tone is, just, that's all it is.
Right, you mind removing this room before my reactor stops? I'd rather not have to grab a new body.
I'm aware.
Yeah, that's not actually
God, yeah,
true.
'cause you've had that one for a while now.
Okay. Greywarden, please come over here.
Brooks, mark the room.
This would be
with my
quicker
rune.
and easier than I thought. Okay.
Okay, so
That's where that is.
seeing as this is not really a first, but it's definitely a first that something like this has happened at least. And you did say you want to get this over with quick, so the terms of your punishment will be discussed at a later date, considering the fact that even though there was technically no harm done to Oryx themselves, still raising a weapon against anyone on the ship, founder or not, is not something we will tolerate nor
Call down
just let
Sims
slide
then.
by. So, can I finish, please?
Sorry.
I didn't even say anything.
So,
Oh.
I will say this before anything else. I personally cannot make any calls on my own.
What's the
The
point of me
calls are
coming
made
in?
via the entire team.
Here's the thing, I do
Granted,
this
I
on
will
Thursday,
say right now,
Friday,
I'm sorry,
Saturday.
Blake, but considering your position,
Y'all had 2 days to discuss this, and
it's a
you
weird
didn't?
situation for you because I don't know if you take Gray's side or not. And truthfully, at the end of the day, it is what it is. So when
My
it comes
recommendation is
to
that
the
no sides are to be taken in the first place. Forgive my interruption. This is
You're
to be a
fine.
mutual understanding between all parties.
I mean, I'm not
Something
going to
that
stop.
must
I'm going to do
be-
it again.
equal in jurisdiction.
Which is why I will ask you some questions, and then, until further notice, you will be, as long as you stay on your best behavior, you'll be free to roam, but you will still have a punishment again for stabbing someone on the wings.
I'm not sorry. I'm gonna do
So-
it again.
Question 1, why did you do it?
Because I don't like that thing and it needs to die, especially after all the issues it's been causing.
May I have an example on one of these issues? If not 3, please.
Disrespect of Vicelogian corpses after a Vicelogian native has asked repeatedly to leave said bodies alone and respect her people's dead. I mean, I don't even need to get into the countless issues I hear about the grip and shenanigans over there. Whatever random insanity he happens to pull in, it's not a person, in engineering. What else? The fact that it's a medical doctor is also an issue with me personally, though.
I can understand the complications in which why you would say, seeing as Oryx has on numerous occasions achieved many great things, but also many questionable things from what I can tell. It's meeting in a gray area that is certainly complicated enough. I do understand your plea, but to enact death, to cause something as such aboard a place that you know you will get punished on, and you know that it will not work, I do not and will not blame you, but at the same time, I will not understand the action. Yes, Blake.
Something I do need to bring up. He literally said what he was going to do to her face, or Drone's face.
Correction, actually.
So
a
that
while
in of
ago.
itself, a threat is a bit punishable, but
Oryx's execution was the exact words.
So, in the past, I have said I do not like Oryx. That has escalated to I want Oryx dead, to, and a while ago, when Akura was walking around when she wasn't sick, in person, in front of Akura, Oryx itself, twins, and multiple different people on the wings, I am going to kill Oryx. I have gotten no response to that. I then jokingly said in the meeting, Oryx's execution.
I will repeat what you said jokingly, because I did not think you were going to actually act upon your words. I didn't think you were the kind of person to just say you're going to do something and then do it, no matter what anyone says. I haven't known Greywarden that long. I have not known you that long. I haven't talked to you that long.
That is true.
Truthfully speaking, I don't know when you're joking or not, because you use the same tone for both. Now that I know what your joking and not joking tones are, they're almost the exact same.
That is true and fair.
Well, now that we all understand that part, I believe that...
I'm gonna do it again.
Well, I'll be brutally honest, this entire endeavor seems very childish on all parts, you know? Just because someone happens to exist and it happens to ire you in such a way, there are so many other ways other than just taking someone's life. I mean, for all we care, and this is just an example, someone would want to kill you. No, they know your weaknesses, they know your strengths, and just because you
welcome
exist
to do it.
in what you are.
That's just the way of
Right.
things.
Maybe in your world, unfortunately, but if that's how you understand it, I cannot judge. To each their own. However, I will say this in fairness. If anything were to happen outside of the wings, that is not our jurisdiction.
Why do you think I was
So if
tempted
you
to
wish-
kill him on
If you
Vicelogia?
wish to continue this heinous campaign against Oryx and your beliefs against them, I, of course, will confirm to you as head of security that I do not have the power outside of the Iron Grip or the Azure Wings. So,
I don't go to the grip to begin with.
if it happens to be at the Azure Wings or the Iron Grip, I will and can use my abilities against you as a means of stopping whatever kind of nonsense this honestly childish threat seems to be. just because of one's mere existence. The disrespect, I understand. And I do believe Oryx has not the right to do the things that they do at times just because they say and think that they can because they want to.
Also, RX gets away with it a lot. I mean, me, I know I don't get away with things. I mean, hey, you're all confronting me about it now.
I hope you understand that this is knowledge that I am just now figuring out myself. I had not known that RX has been doing things like this. So this is quite literally pinning me between a rock and a hard place.
I've only been told of a few instances, but still, that is a topic for another day. We are getting way off topic here.
The point of the matter is that, yes, I will allow you to freely roam the Azure Wings solely because I trust and do know that any Avalon alongside Lethal 1 has the capabilities of, well, I'll say contingencies for any kind of threat or any kind of event that were to happen.
Fun.
So, as long as everyone just has common sense, they pay attention, and they keep their hands to themselves in a peaceful, neutral manner, and I believe Oryx must follow this as well. And I'm not assuming things, but just saying.
Yeah.
Everything is fine. But I will have to say that the punishment, the viable punishment in which will be given to you, I will leave in the power of the founders. If I have my opinions to say, I will say them. But then again, it is not my power. So
I will definitely, when it comes to the discussion meeting, I will definitely bring you along, as well as your second in command if they wish to listen.
Indeed. Aki has been reliable all this time, so I would see that they do so and keep the streak.
Aki.
Aki's second in command. The one with the horns. No, wait. Yeah, she's an aura, right?
Silverish metallic armor and
The
whatnot.
Disney
Although
princess?
she hasn't been around in a while.
She's not a Disney princess at all, but
No,
sure.
no, she is very clearly a Disney
Regardless.
princess from the stuff she said.
Greywarden. If I could go ahead and continue, so that way I have a little bit more to go off of when we have this this meeting among the founders. If I could ask a simple question, instead of, say, stabbing Oryx, why not do literally anything else?
Well, I could
That's
shoot
if Oryx is
RX.
even willing to either. Hold on. Obviously, I don't believe that Oryx would be willing to do anything in terms of complying to Greywarden's pleas, whether it's through a threat, any action, or even conversation. With all due respect, I too happen to sometimes question Oryx's morality and how they perceive life.
Then why not bring it up?
Oryx has blatantly said tough luck and continued about his work in the past, especially at the grip, which is why he was almost removed from medical team.
There's also that
The
one
fact
time.
that thing is still a medical also makes me question the staffing issues. And by that I mean, do you guys have enough staff here on the ship? Because the only way I can assume...
Surprisingly enough, no.
There's also that one time. I'm only bringing this up now because it feels relevant. Oryx did mention, like, if and Akura, I do apologize for this. I'm not meaning this towards you. I'm repeating his words. If the Clasels go off the deep end, talk of mutiny was had.
That in and of itself is a threat.
Fucking coward. At least have the balls to threaten people to their face.
Opinions away, hidden, please. Although we do understand.
I will not keep
feel
my
the same
opinions hidden. I'd rather have my words out in the open so there's no
It is unnecessary at the
misinterpreting.
moment we are discussing something important.
Please
do
Greywarden.
not keep the patients wavering.
Anyako, you're fine. Breathe.
I'm perfectly fine.
You are
Just
getting
making
riled up.
sure.
Understood.
I admit I'm not helping in that
Now,
one, so...
I will at least reiterate my question. Why not try anything else? Why did you have to resort to stabbing to make a point?
Because I know the kind of creature RX is. It's not going to listen. It will continue to do whatever it damn well pleases because I am that creature.
No. You misunderstand. Why not let one of the founders know, or the entire team rather. Yes, Oryx is a founder, but that doesn't mean we're going to take his side.
May I intervene? I believe this is problematic because of the case in which Greywarden, as they just stated, has said this numerous times, that they have threatened and have wished to kill Oryx. However, what breaks the combination is the fact that you cannot tell, and no one could tell, which is a joking tone and which isn't. I'm going to put my own input. I have heard you say on at least a few occasions that, you know, like, oh, I'm going to hurt you, I'm going to kill you, and then you never do to other people, which is all fair. Do you now see why it is conflict?
I do, yeah.
My main issue was he's a founder. It's not that I don't trust you all to not do your job and actually investigate and talk with Oryx regarding this stuff, but more, you're all already stressed enough. And yes, this has obviously caused more stress with you all. I'd rather not add more inter-founder conflict, especially with something like Oryx that will believe the moment they're being ganged up on. No, sorry, correction. You all keep talking about it like it's a person. The moment it believes it's being cornered and ganged up on, it will lash out. If you're all in agreement and decide to confront Oryx and talk to it, well, as anyone can attest, Oryx's mental state is not exactly all there.
Knowing Oryx and the things that I've witnessed upon them, I highly doubt that Oryx would be the kind of person, the kind of individual to lash out if something were to not go their way. And I say this because they give me the energy in which they could care less about anyone and everything. As long as it's something within their benefit, they go for it. If it is not in their benefit, they could care less about it, and they will leave.
I mean, to be fair, they
At
were
least,
dating Maxine for
that is from what I understand. Yes, Blake.
They're also bound with a trickster demon. I don't know how much that fusion happened, but yeah, that's a thing. That's why they got the funny
Trickster
face.
demon.
That,
Oh,
yeah,
right.
thank you.
I believe it was
So blow the
his
front
name
of the ship
Zinch?
off is what I'm thinking
Zinch,
here.
something like that. Started with a T and an S.
Zinch?
Yeah, that.
And you let that thing still be on this ship?
Hey.
Have any of you checked its room? Have any of you checked for any actual markings?
Should I know this?
Oh my.
No one tells me anything.
To be fair,
I assumed you knew about the people you worked with.
to be fair, information not being
Talking
shared
left and
tends to
right.
happen.
Look, from my understanding, I had not known that this Zinch is whatever you said, chaos, demon,
Chaos
devil, whatever it could be.
god.
Huh?
Big Trouble corrupts things and turns it to its side. More mental and magic based.
Something from my mom's
Trickery
homework.
and what is it?
Yes.
Trickery and deceit, as well as innovation in progress. If you're familiar,
however,
you should
that
be able to take
something that
precautions
this
and check.
intense, knowing that Oryx has
I
had
have to
this all this
contact
time,
Oracle.
I feel as though something should have
For the
happened a long
Yankees, we
time
have
ago.
Gordon Shep.
But I'm not playing at devil's advocate here.
What do
No,
you mean
you're
he's gotten away
absolutely
with
right.
everything? It's all
Well,
going
no,
to
I'm
plan with
talking
him.
about something like heinous, like something
No, you're absolutely
extremely
right.
bad.
If something bad happens, it should have happened a while ago. You are absolutely correct.
I say within the whole thing with the founders meeting and whatnot, perhaps it should be beneficial that it might be questioned and asked about. This is concerning regarding, especially when it comes to a god of trickery or anything similar. We don't know the intentions of a trickster. They will always keep their cards close to their chest.
Plans upon plans that are always failing and succeeding.
Even then, I say we have new information. Keep this to the side.
Did I just turn Oryx
This
into
is
like
something that
public
only the
enemy
founders
number 1
need
by
to worry about.
accident?
As of right now, I say that we've already had the discussion done and over with in terms of understanding what has happened, what will happen, and what can happen.
I will
Is this
stab
understood
Oryx
from all parties?
Yeah?
Yeah. I will probably end up doing it again. More than likely, I will do it again.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Genuinely, Greywarden.
If you don't want me
Let
to
me
do
try
one on the
something.
ship, I will do my best to avoid that, as per your wishes.
Please. If I have to do my job, it's going to get ugly. Because I can and will do anything and everything in my power to stop this and banish people from the ship. I do not have to do that. So, just within the best of your ability, Greywarden, I care for you, not just a person, but as a friend. Okay?
Friends aren't real.
Avoid them. Just stay out of the way. And I will tell Oryx the same thing. Stay out of your way. Keep a distance. And if there is a further problem, you let either Avalon or myself included know. Please.
Prime Sector, Oracle's files, and
Because like I said, it is equal ground. I will deal with Oryx just as quick as I can deal with you.
Please watch the deck, little one. We don't need any other Avalon units in here currently.
It's me. I'm just using this because I'm tired.
Understandable,
You weren't
but
asked. Please exit Oryx.
Okay, my bad.
something tells me that they did not just want to wander. But
that was tempting. Wouldn't have done anything. It's a false body.
regardless, Blake, may I ask that you both stick together?
Can I detonate his
I was going to leave for Heaven's Reach after this, but sure, I'll drag him with me.
Apologies. If that is necessary, do so. Listen, at the end of the day, I wish for nothing but
I will do it again.
General tranquility.
And I will not
I don't want
apologize.
peace, because then again, there's always going to be an issue somewhere. That is an overstatement. I just want tranquility. I want understanding. I don't
Everyone
want
is
anything
happy,
happening
no
to
one is
Oryx
happy.
just as much as I don't want anything happening to you. God forbid I have to see anyone that I know get hurt for no reason.
One relevant
You're a little
thing.
bitch.
I handed him the dagger. You'll see that on camera, but that's because we were doing research. I thought he was going to use it for research. I didn't know the intended.
We were stabbing
use.
a testing dummy.
Yeah.
The details I could care less about. I know the intentions.
I just want to be blamed
I know.
for it.
No,
like,
no,
I'm
I
not an
mean that in a
accessory.
good way. I mean that in a good way.
Cool, cool.
But
Like I said, if you wish to roam, do so. Avoid what you need to avoid. Don't do what you need to do or what you think you need to do, obviously. And if anything, leave. That's the easiest thing you can do. No problems, no issue, no nothing.
Sounds
I
good.
will be enacting Lethal 1 active on the board. If anything happens, he will deal with it.
That's fine.
Oh, one other thing. This is just a reminder. Remember, Oryx has multiple bodies, chassis, whatever you want to call it.
Yep.
Yeah, trust me. If I have to have Avalon swarm them myself, I know they can.
Okay, cool. Just,
He should
I don't
only
know
have
how
one
they work,
core.
so.
He shouldn't be able to swap so long as his cores contain.
Something Super Earth or
okay.
some shenaniganery like that. Am I the only one who pays attention to his comm messages when he does this shit?
No, I do as well. I do as well.
We just
It's
going to
just
ignore it at some point.
sometimes I think of them as simple ramblings of a madman, but nevertheless.
Okay.
I barely read comms, so I don't even see half this. I guess I need to
To
start
be fair,
reading
you're
comms
busy
more
with
often.
to be fair, you're busy with paperwork all the damn time, so you don't really have much time off to do that.
Even still. For the time being, like Anyako said, Greywarden, just take some time off the show. I don't really know at this point if there's going to be a punishment or not. There probably still will be, because if not, people are going to fucking think wrongly. But just for the time being, just chill off the ship to at least stay out of the way of Oryx.
I mean, I'm fine having another meeting with all the founders present so you all can all discuss and have a proper conversation.
Yeah, that may be for the best, honestly.
Zachary, Akura, I'll be flying around the ship, patrolling, keeping the skies clear. If anything,
Thank you,
contact
Anyako.
Lethal 1.
Lethal
Both of you.
1.
Just please take care. Okay.
Alright, not like when I'm reading on Zinch.
Chaos got a trickery. Chaos likes to corrupt things and such. You like to get into the actual history of that world too, and the realm of souls and the fuckery there.
My mother comes from
Perhaps
Universe
leave.
41, where most of the chaos has come from.
Alright,
So I
alright.
have good access to artillery and literature.
Good luck.
Be careful, that stuff actually does do mental
Oracle's already
corruption.
screaming at me for accessing files.
Well, that went nowhere like I expected it to go.
Honestly, better than I expected.
Granted,
Honestly,
to be
better than I
fair,
expected.
all of the well, not all the founders were here, so I mean, it happens.
That's why better than I expected. Like,
I'm not gonna stop, and I will not apologize.
can you at least not do it on the ship, please?
I will make an attempt.
You know what? I'll take that.
That being said, if I see an option to stab and or shoot the thing in the back of the head, I will. Thing is, apparently I can't stab them anymore.
Alright, look, they want you to stick with me for now, and I'm fine with that, but...
Am I on parole now? No, that's not parole.
I
What is
don't know.
this? House arrest? No, not house
Look,
arrest. I'm not doing house
I'm
arrest
taking-
again.
look,
I will
okay.
melt my way through the building.
Alright, I'm going to take you back to Heaven's Reach, because I want to spend time with Rosé if she's still there. If you leave after that, I don't know. Innocent. And, what is it? Plausible deniability.
All because I was there when no one else was. That being said, the setup for
I'm
a
going to
meeting with
HR, by the way.
all the founders, sure. Back to HR, it seems.
Hold on.
I'm kind of upset I wasn't able to do the funny speech thing, but you know
HR.
what? Heaven's Reach.
Heaven's Reach, yeah, we're going back.
HR.
Oh, you're
Hungry Room.
You're not staying here today?
I will try to
No,
kill
because I want
RX
to.
again.
Blake wants to spend time with Rosé, and
Because Blake
I
has
was
it
told to
bad
bring
for
him with us.
Blake has it bad for Rosé, like really bad. And it's not a good idea to call her out on it because then, well, Blake will feel terrible and all sorts of shenanigans. I was very tempted to, but I decided to stick with just staring.
Anyway.
Heaven's Reach.
I'll join, I guess.
You
Nothing going
guess.
on.
Oh, my legs. I'm old. I have achy bones. I mean, Heaven's Reach will close eventually, and we might have to go back to the wings, but whatever. Is fine. Ugh. I'm deeply amused. Yeah, but here's the thing, Mako. Regardless of what I said, regardless of what alerts, RX has been getting... No, I'm not old at all. RX has been getting away with this for the longest time. The funny thing is, out of character, no one's actually angry. In fact, people are happy someone's finally attempted. And in character, people are also happy someone's finally attempted to try and kill him. Because, yeah, RX gets away with a lot of shenanigans. And no one ever really tries to do anything to stop him. And because of that, RX gets away with it all. Like, for example, he almost got someone killed because he refused to allow people to treat them. He has caused all sorts of shenaniganery in many different places. They finally need to act on it, yeah, but they're probably not gonna do to. Or in character, they're not going to, because unlike Gray, whose whole, like, mental shenanigans and own personal, like, beliefs and the like, from, you know, being a Witherborn and such, is basically going, well, why wouldn't I want to kill this thing? If it's causing problems, get rid of it. Oh my god, it's my favorite child, Cosmo.
This fucking dog is... Get out from under there!
Suffering the curse of puppy. The curse of pup. Okay. But yeah. And again, nothing's probably gonna come of it. RX is still gonna get away with it. Because here's the thing, like they mentioned, out of character in Spawn Box, Avalon isn't supposed to take care of or keep the founders safe by deploying force fields and the like. Okay. I'm back from the burger place.
Did you give me something?
Here. Share with your brother.
Well,
No promises.
Could be not. Exi, watch out! It's a little
I
steep
should
down
leave an
here.
offering. Hold on to this for me. I'm gonna go leave an offering.
It's gonna be funny.
All right.
Oh, my head. Yeah, be careful with this.
But yeah, Oryx just gets away with the shenaniganery. Oryx has always gotten away with shenaniganery. Another thing is Oryx is not involved, but like the character Oryx has so much things affecting him, or her, really, at this point, because apparently Oryx is a girl. But the only reason I think Oryx transformed into a girl was for Maxine, because Oryx tried to be with Maxine, but Maxine is hella gay. Which is the situation. Anyway, hello Cosmo. Oryx gets away with too much, and someone's finally decided to stab him, and no one cares. Everyone's actually like, goddamn, finally someone tried to do it. What was that?
What are you doing up on the roof?
Holdovers from quite literally someone I almost married, and friends close to me. Friends aren't real. I'm lying. There are no friends. Friends aren't real. Yeah, founder or not, the thing is, founders are just the people. Yeah, I have to be higher than other people. So yeah, here's the thing, Mako. Founders? The founders aren't actual, like, people in charge of ship. They're just the people who are there at the start and such.
At the airship, I usually do my rounds to see if anyone's here, and then I leave.
I already went to the airship. We may be having another meeting in regards to my stabbing of Oryx later, because there was only like 3 founders there.
What?
Yeah, I stabbed Oryx. With the poison dagger from Vice Logia too. It deserved it. It's a piece of shit.
Why would you know?
Because Oryx is a problem and needs to be killed. I don't know how much clearer I can be about this.
Okay, I understand where you're coming from, but you do just not act upon it in a public place.
Why not? What else am I supposed to do? Sit and wait until that thing is finally alone? Well, that's not gonna happen.
You could have dodged repercussions.
I'll be honest with you. The people of the Azure Wings literally cannot do anything to me at all. What are they gonna do? Destroy my body? I'll just float off and get another one. What are they gonna do? Seal away my quote-unquote powers? Less power, more natural abilities. But powers have always been shenaniganery and such. I mean, I could always just detonate the ship. I now know where the core housing that Zach is connected to, so it shouldn't be too difficult to attach specific kinds of explosives and use that if I have to.
No.
It's fine. Don't worry, Cosmo. I'm not actually gonna do anything.
Please, I just don't.
I'm not gonna do anything. Don't worry.
Wings forbid you actually act upon it.
I mean, I won't have to if they don't give me a reason to. So it should be fine? I mean, to be fair, they all seem to be on my side in regards to stabbing Oryx. Even if they can't visually show it.
What do you mean?
Oh, you know, just Akura finding out that Oryx has been doing a bunch of shenaniganery that she wasn't even aware of. And has issues that she wasn't aware of because she didn't get told them at all. Same with Anyako. Same with Zach, who got to find out that apparently, and something I found out and I'm not very happy about, Oryx apparently did a fusion with the chaos god of trickery and deceit.
Not even going to get into that.
Probably best you don't. I don't want to have to deal with that. That's not going to be fun, and I'd rather not be fighting demons in a version of hell because of it.
I'd rather not either.
I'm not pulling people's asses out of the fire just because they accidentally, not even accidentally, because they decided to poke their noses where they really shouldn't be. But hey, Zach decided to poke his nose into it, so if he gets killed, he gets killed. No skin off my back, and I don't care. I gave him his warning. I told him that shit was reality and mental corruption, so... Granted, he also seemed to be already aware of it because of his own family, so he should be fine.
Why are people very bad at making decisions?
It's less they're bad at making decisions, and now they're playing catch-up and trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. Before there's another massive meeting with all the founders and such, they can decide my punishment, which they never decided while I was there on the ship. Best they could do was ask me not to stab Oryx on the ship. So I'll just shoot him instead. Or break something over the damn thing's head.
Oh my god. Please. Don't do that. The repercussions.
It has caused so many issues, Cosmo.
No, I understand.
It needs to go. What repercussions would it cause? Tell me. Would it get someone killed?
Technically.
Who?
If you try to kill the person that, you're attempting to kill and you kill them, it's going to kill them.
Oryx isn't a person.
It's also going... Whatever it is. And then at the same time, right. It also is going to have repercussions on the family.
How? None of you are involved in the murder of Oryx.
Where the hell is
That's
everybody?
murder. They're paying respect to, what is it, Riza's grave.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
What the robots call...
Gardeners. One, it wouldn't hit the family at all, because I'm not in a Mai. Second, nobody would get hurt, apparently, according to you, seeing as the only person who would get hurt is that thing, Oryx.
But even so, it's just more so, if you do that, I'm pretty sure Miss Blake is going to try to cover for you.
She really shouldn't be. That's not her job.
If she does that, she's technically part of the family at this point, so she's gonna draw the eye of the Clausels. Clausels are connected to my family, because Akura decided to try and get in my sister's...
I think it was the other way around.
Other way around.
It was very much the other way around. Very much the other way
Whichever.
around.
Whichever. Which then leads into the Clausels having problems.
The Crash Out sisters have a lot of problems, yes.
Yes, which then leads for them, they're dealing with a dead world. I'm going to be completely honest, I don't find anything that's going to save that world.
I've been trying.
It's just remnants. It's remnants of a dead planet. I don't know what to tell you.
Magic shenanigans and I've been trying, but it's kinda hard when I'm not given free reign to do what I need to do to fix it. But we have a plan, an idea now, and I just need to go speak to the damn, magic man in the mirror to figure out how to fix things while, what's the word? Right. Working on the dragons and the like.
Working on the dragons.
Oh, how the fact that we know nothing about the dragons, and the fact that Isolde is still knocked the fuck out and asleep, and the fact that Karina and Elish know nothing about their past and are trying to figure things out but keep getting stuffed at every turn. The fact that Luvia and the Sparkplug are also in the same boat, except not Luvia, Juvia, sorry. The fact that Juvia actually knows what's going on, but it can't really share because it also doesn't know what's going on.
It doesn't know what's going on, Juvia?
I believe that is the Sparkplug's dragon, yes. And then there's Tsukuyomi and Golbez inside the Bat, who are their own shenaniganery that we're also trying to help as well, but not exactly going
Yes, and
easy.
And then she decides to dwell into things that she shouldn't dwell in, namely stuff from my world. Like an idiot.
At least she's trying to help. You can't fault her for that, even if she gets into trouble. Because at least she's trying. Even if she delves into things in your world, she's trying.
Trying.
Yes, trying. Okay. Would you really call her attempts to learn and figure things out not trying?
To not try and delve into things that she shouldn't is more so my concern. You know how that's affecting her.
I do. I absolutely do.
Yes.
I
yes,
also know she
and
is
it-
suffering from corrosion at the moment, is unable to have it reversed.
Yes, and if it gets worse and it comes to the point where, you know, it fully happens, we're going to have to put her down like a sick animal.
Then we'll cross that bridge when we get there, Cosmo. I, for one, would rather her be out there trying to find things on her own and investigate. Hell, she might even be able to find a way to help reverse her corrosion. Than sit there and wait for things to fall into her lap. And I know she's the same. I get that you don't want her to be hurt anymore. But sitting around doing nothing can also lead to the exact same situation. Even worse, it might not even happen to her. It could happen to others instead. There's never a right or easy answer with this stuff.
Like, I could understand Miss Orga going through it, or Nathan going through it, because they are, you know, again, from my world, they know how to deal with such things, possibly. They know what it is, they know what they're getting into if they continue with, you know, if things happen. Like, this world, on the other hand, doesn't know what they're doing. They've never seen our things before, because we recently arrived. Well, I have been around for a good while, but, you know, everything else, they've just arrived. And now people are getting their hands on things that they shouldn't. It's going to lead into something that's going to be even worse, and then at the same time I'm dealing with my thing, and then, you know, I don't think it's going to be helping if I have to worry about all the people trying to get their hands on things that they shouldn't have. I'm stressed, I can tell you that much.
I've noticed.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder why I'm like this. It'll be fine, Cosmo. To be fair, none of the people helping you knew anything outside of Nathan and Orga know anything about your situation. They can't know unless they go out and look for it, because, to be fair, Nathan and Orga are not going to explain everything. And you yourself don't even know anything.
Listen, it's hard when you have things that are dampened within your psyche. I cannot remember things because it's
I already know
painful.
that, Cosmo. Hell, I've been through that. But preferring everybody to sit down and wait when they've been hurt isn't going to solve anything. What's more, it's not just you the bat's dealing with. She's also dealing with a completely another realm that's like yours. Even if she stopped helping with your stuff, she'd still be dealing with that. There is no easy way.
Maybe, unless she's up there.
As I can probably tell by now.
Mm-hmm. Nothing wrong with hoping everybody gets out of it okay, though.
might have disappeared now that the tour's over, but only other place I could think of is through the aisle where the festivities were. Probably somewhere
there. Oh well. I mean, unless you somehow unlock every last bit of information, Cosmo, we're gonna have to keep going in to figure things out. Which probably isn't happening due to your own mental blocks to keep things away from you.
Before I forget, he's under parole.
I'm not under parole.
Parole?
The wings aren't. Remember, I explained the wings and how they're not happy with me trying to kill Arx and how they don't want me to do it again on the ship, even though I'm more than likely going to do it again on the ship because they specified
Please
don't stab Arx on the ship. So I'll just shoot Arx on the ship or break something over the head.
Don't hurt Arx on the ship.
Well, apparently I'm not even able to because Arx has some bullshit force field that it added into Avalon.
I don't know, man.
You stress me out and he stresses me out, I can tell you that much.
I'm just
Yeah,
letting you
well,
know
that's
because if
yeah,
any-
that's what
if they
happens
do
when the
anything
person
to
who's
him and I'm
doing the
not around,
most
you
to
can
help
let me
you
know.
out is getting into trouble.
Try not to get into trouble.
Kinda hard
Just wants
to when
kill
I'm.
Arx.
Well, that too. Yes, I want to kill Arx, but also, you know, I have to go to the city to find information to help you out too, and potentially help the
But you
bat
did-
and the bat's kid. Regardless.
No, I understand that, but you didn't have to go and piss off a syndicate. Out of all the people that is warranting death consent. I don't care how bored you were.
No. They quickly learned Ham Ham Peng Peng was sacred, and learned not to fuck around to find out when I was there.
I don't know what I'm going to do.
What we've always done, which is I run back into the city to find more information on your situation and how to help you navigate and recover if you get hurt. Okay, you know what?
Has there been any progress from there?
Not really, because I kind of forgot what I'm supposed to be looking for in particular, so I've just been going through the previous branches, see if I missed anything, as well as continuously ask questions on that one event where someone distorted but didn't distort and came out of it okay and alive. Again, still probably a story, probably not even real, but on the off chance. And again, you know, hiring the Seven Association, probably gonna go bother the Dechi Association as well for their stuff too. Right, deal with the Sync Association who has challenged me to a duel for some reason. Again, they're either gonna be my greatest enemies or I'm about to become best friends with them. I don't know. That's usually how it goes when people point swords at me. Usually it's the enemy's part. I didn't even do anything. They came up to me first. So they were probably hired by somebody. I think that's how the Sync Association works.
I don't know either.
Alright, and I'm gonna be paying a visit to K-Corp. I want one of those, regeneration things they have.
Regeneration things. You mean those, remember she said something, Miss Olga saying something about an ampule or something?
Yeah, one of those regeneration ampules. I want to go get one. I'm curious to see what it is so I can put it under a microscope and figure it out. Did she really come up here just to find her? When she was down here, all she had to do was take a look to the... Man, she has it bad for Rose. Oh, she explained it and all, but it's completely different seeing it in action. Anyway, it'll be fine, Cosmo. Because nothing bad will happen.
When people say...
Waiting for you to come up here to say it. Yep, giving you a chance. You got this. Okay, now you wanna jump from there? Yep. Yep, there you go.
When people say, you know, give it a chance, whatever you just said,
It'll be fine.
it always
nothing
means
will happen.
something. It's always something's always going to happen.
Well, that'd be good, because then it'd give me a lead to follow in regards to your situation, instead of, you know, me bumbling around trying to find something or provoke something into happening. You didn't think I was causing trouble just because I was bored only, did you? Well, actually, yes, I was. It's just a happy side effect.
Yes, you were bored. Alright,
I
yeah,
was
that
very...
answers my question.
I was very bored. I also had to piss off a syndicate. Okay, no, I didn't piss them off. I asked to read their book. He said no. I then got violent with me. I was bored, yes, but I was looking for something to do. Ooh, my spine.
You couldn't try looking in the place that I was, you know, born?
I've been through VRCRP plenty of times. Here's the thing, and it's something that I'm thinking about.
What?
Your original house, where you and your family lived, it's all locked down, fancy, what was it? J-Corp, I think, is the lockdown people. Fancy J-Corp shenanigans. Keep the whole place locked down in the lake. Literally treat it as some sort of, like, regional monument. I mean, the Amber Eclipse lived there, apparently. So, congratulations. Yeah, you, apparently one of your parents was a color fixer. I have no fucking clue who. Anyway. That's what I find weird. Your whole place is locked down, Cosmo. I don't think going in there would give us any answers anyway. Outside of glimpses into your family and the like. I don't know why. I call it a gut feeling. I don't think it's gonna... Jesus Christ, can I... Lux is trying to take me. I don't think it's gonna yield any proper answers.
It might not yield proper answers, but
proper or any
somewhat does for me.
For you, sure. I mean, if there's a way to prove you are the Amber Eclipse's child, then I'm sure you'd be allowed in and such, but unless they've got DNA tests in the city, that's probably not gonna happen, but on the off chance it did work, hello, leg, I love it when I can't sit down and I have to stand up and then do shenanigans just to... Oh, Lord. Lovely. I like it when my fucking leg breaks because of reasons. Okay. As per usual, I have to stay standing because I can't sit or else everything gets pissy at me. Anyway, what was I saying? Right, unless there's a way to prove you're the Amber Eclipse's child, which probably isn't happening. And another thing, it could cause, what's the word? Yeah, politics to happen, and I fucking hate politics.
Politics?
Okay. You're familiar with color fixtures in general, right? I think you should be, maybe.
I know that they are, from what, again, this all was told me, they're very powerful people in terms of, like, you know,
Okay.
the best of the best or something.
Yeah, let's put it like this. If Blake and Shiro is a standard fixer, I am color fixer. That's how dangerous and powerful we're talking. The problem is, if you're the child of a color fixer, chances are people would want to take you and use you to do things. for many different. Maybe they want to train you up to be a fixer yourself because you might have some special genetic thing that allowed your parents to become that color fixer. Maybe they just want to have the prestige of having the child of a illustrious color fixer. Blech. Illustrious color fixer around. God, man, such a tongue-twisting language. Politics like that. Where a whole ass, Oh, sounds like there's a...
My ears.
Fire?
That was very loud.
Yeah, it sounded like there was fire being shot out. Which is weird. Anyway, yeah. Regardless, people would want you around for many different reasons. Yeah, probably politics and the like. Which politics isn't fun because it'll probably result in cross-district stuff and the like. I mean, if you want, I can figure out a way to get in there. Probably pay some people off and the like. Or we do what Orga and Nathan are trying to do and get actual permission to enter it and such for an investigation and the like. Not exactly looking to break open a J-Corp lock. Whether or not that's going to raise a lot of eyes. I can get away with this. Can call it a fancy augmentation. Literally, I get away with my arms. I call them a fancy-ass augmentation with the appearance thing on them. And people eat that up and they believe it. If I break through a J-Corp lock, however, that sends alarm bells all the way up J-Corp's ladder and across all sorts of different districts. So it'd probably be better to go the official way. I don't think we'll find any information about what happened in there, if anything. Stuff on your past and how your family were, definitely, but I think I'd much rather keep poking a bunch of different hornets' nests and find out what's going on. And then get more answers into your situation. We know it's a distortion. We know it's based off, from the looks of it, the 7 sins. We know your emotions trigger it. Hello.
Hello.
Past that, though, I got nothing. Nothing to help us either stop you from going into active state if you're not in control. Nothing to fully reverse the distortion. Nothing to even convert the distortion into something completely different, like a gun for you to use instead.
I don't think that'll work.
It's why I'm chasing any lead that exists. Even that one story that, full honesty, probably doesn't, but on the off chance it does. Which is better than what some people do. Yes?
Therapy?
Huh? Did you suggest therapy?
Sure, why not?
I mean, yeah, everyone needs therapy. You know what? Fuck it. I'll call Dorada afterwards, see if we can get him in a session with her. If anything, it'll give him a good place to vent his frustrations at. And just yell about how stupid everyone's being. Alright, welcome back. You good?
Yeah, I'm fine.
And your head's nowhere near the ground, your feet towards the air?
I don't know what you mean by that.
You're done being head over heels for the moment?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. Right. Here. Oh, she puts her mask on because I called it out. Take your food, you little shit.
Oh yeah, burger.
Unless you'd rather I not give you your food and keep it for myself.
Oh, my burger. Oh.
I said share with your brother, damn it.
Oh, my food.
I'm starting to think I chose the wrong nickname for you now.
What? Not actually anymore?
Figured I should give you give the two of you actual nicknames instead of the Ones I've been referring to you by the longest time.
Spider-Man, no.
Mm-hmm. Because calling you two Hatchling and Jolly Rancher are just, well, they're just jokes. That's all they are. I think if someone doesn't want to share her food, it's
I'm sharing half the burger.
half the burger. It's almost as if you open the bag and you'll see there's 2 meals in there, you little shit. She doesn't use her eyes. She just looks at the food and is like, oh, all for me? Thank you.
No,
Forgetting she has a
no,
brother who
no,
also needs
no,
to
get
eat.
it right. Get it right. Get it right. I saw a burger. I'm like, ooh, mine.
So pretty much that. Anyway.
Oh, I'll look at everything.
Yeah.
I'm not that wilderness.
Long story short, there hasn't been much, if any, progress, Cosmo. Because there's not really much to investigate into. I could continue going through all the L Corp... Fuck, what were they called? Branch offices again. Keep going through all their things and keep fighting the countless abnormalities in there. Get more information, but I don't think that's going to do much to help or solve the issues. Because we're dealing with a distortion and not an abnormal... I'm fucking stupid.
I have a question.
Yes.
I don't. This is an honest question. I don't know, so I'm asking. So, in theory, if you were to, how do I put this? If all the things that, if things were to stay as they are, and nothing got better, nothing got worse, would your condition just stay as it is? Like, the you stuff, these egos and whatnot? Or do they, like, constantly change or grow or whatever?
What the fuck? It would stagnate, yes, but that is dependent on everything else also staying the same, as in nothing gets better, nothing gets worse, meaning nothing changes, and that's just not happening. In theory, absolutely. In practice, unless you are able to freeze the entire universe, or the entire metaverse, it's not happening.
So then...
Swallow
I don't know if I should
your
say what I was thinking of
food.
saying.
Now go
Don't
ahead,
be.
who's gonna care?
So all we gotta do is make sure he grows up to be a fine young man.
Yes and no. No, keep in mind, his stuff is affected by his emotional state too. So if everyone keeps doing stupid shit, that's also gonna affect him too.
But at the same time, learning emotional control is a big deal.
Also, distortions seem to have a natural progression of sorts. As in, like, they continuously
like
go
a bonsai tree. A bonsai tree is gonna grow, but you have ways of shaping it.
If he...
So all we have to do...
That's the thing. I've no clue if he can shape his distortion. Hell, I've never even heard of anyone ever being able to do that. And while I haven't been in the city that long...
We've seen it, though. His distortion, or egos, or friends, or whatever. I'm gonna be real, the terminology is not sticking with me,
His
so I do apologize
distortion
if I mix
is
up
the
things.
big-ass form we saw him transform into.
Yeah, but...
The ego is...
We know that...
gear made from abnormalities. Like, they're...
But they're connected to him. When he changes color, he pulls them out.
Those are I guess, maybe, I don't know.
So if they're connected to him like that, the reason I mentioned therapy is just if you...
Oh no, yeah, no, therapy will be
control
a
yourself
great
better.
help. No, I get
No,
it.
not control yourself. That makes it sound like you don't have control of yourself.
If you're able to keep a better handle on your own emotions, so they don't run wild and take you with them. It also gives you a place where you can vent and the like.
But in addition to that, it's also a case of things catch you off guard. You weren't prepared for things. The whole Dorothy mess happened because you didn't know what was happening, we didn't know what was happening. Now that we know,
Oh,
we
I
have a
know
better
exactly what
handle
was
on
happening.
things.
I got fucked over because somebody took my plan and stuff of confronting Dorothy with what she was doing, and then proceeded to cock it up in such a way that...
I understand that, Gray, but the point I'm trying to make is, you know this now. We can start to plan for various things, so you are impacted less emotionally when they happen. You'll still be fucked over, but weirdly enough, mental preparation is a big part of it. You don't go into a fight without preparing yourself mentally for that fight. That's why ambushes are a thing. Am I making sense? It makes sense to me.
It makes sense to me, but eh. That's because I'm insane.
Does that make sense? Kinda. Basically, let's say let's use the Dorothy thing for example. Let's say you were informed ahead of time that someone's planning that. You would make preparations. You would be ready for it, right?
I suppose. Like
Yeah.
in what instance?
You know, let's reframe that.
Right,
You
no
know
one
the
cares.
rogues want to get Reen. They want her back. For whatever reason, they want her back. Now, we both know this. We know that it's probably an eventuality, if anything, so we can prepare for that, both emotionally. You turned red. Please don't be angry at me.
He's not angry at you, he's angry at the idea of the rogues trying to take Reen away.
But that's my point. Look at how you feel right now. You feel anger. That's fine. It's okay to be angry.
I didn't turn red.
Out of character, is it red?
Are you
No, it looks red to
seeing...
me.
Are you sure you're
It's the
seeing
lighting.
correctly?
It's it. No, I'm not. That's the problem. It's
Maybe
the
if
lighting,
you
I
stop
think.
standing where the lamp is shining into your
If you
eyes...
want me to turn red, I could.
Please don't, because I know that'll hurt you.
It doesn't
Something.
hurt him,
I know it's like
just
difficult.
him attuning to the sin in particular.
But that's my point of you do that. You prepare for this, both emotionally, mentally, and physically. You make plans, contingencies, escape routes, what to do if she gets taken, ways to track her. You prepare for it. So that way when it happens, you're not caught off guard and are more ready for it. Oh, hold on. Oh.
Yep. Anyway. You'll be fine. Yeah, I'm not making much progress on my end. I don't have much to look into. It's why I'm fucking around until something happens and I can chase it down. Like that one story.
Why not send the people who are from my place to go over there and see?
Wanna know why I'm so angry at Cynthia?
Why?
Because she's doing what I used to do.
I want to spend time with you, but that could be done whenever.
What do you
Back
mean?
in the day, I used to sit and wait. Until I was told, hey, this is what's going on, we need your help with it. Or until the problems and solutions just fell into my lap. I know there's more to it than that, but everything she has done and not done has shown me that she's not interested in being proactive.
At some point, but that can be whenever. That's not like an urgent thing.
She would rather wait until the solution to her problem falls in her lap. Or that it's brought to her instead. And to be perfectly frank, it's not her fault. She isn't aware of things, that is true. But the inaction is something I cannot excuse.
I know the onsen's open and all, but
And inaction is what bothers me. I have spent so long of my own life, both living and dead, sitting and waiting. I cannot do that anymore. Because I have seen and learned that sitting and waiting will only let things get worse. You're absolutely right. I could hire the Daichi Association to look into the books. I could hire the Seven Association to investigate things. You are absolutely right. And then what? While they're off investigating, I just sit around and do nothing? I can't do that because then I'm wasting time. Then I'm not doing anything. And if I'm not doing anything, then I'm not doing anything to help. I do have them looking into the Seven Association anyway. I do still have them looking into the Amber Eclipse. I still have them looking into your family.
I feel like I'm forgetting something.
But I'm also going to be out and investigating on my own. Because if I'm not, and I'm not doing anything, then what's the point? I have 2 good legs. I can get up and walk and look. Won't kill me to investigate on my own.
I think she's leaving.
She's walking her teacher to the gate. And you follow.
I'm right here. Just trying to see.
I hope you understand my point, though. You are absolutely right. I could send others to do it. But if I do that, what am I going to be doing with myself in the meantime?
It's not like you can't go with them.
I
can
can,
say
you're
that
absolutely...
much.
Oh, I absolutely can. But that leads to another thing. I don't know how the 7 are in the field. I don't know how the Daichi Association are in the field. They have their own specific ways of doing things. And...
No, I understand that. I'm just saying about Miss Olga and Nathan. If you want to have people who can actually send you around, you can take, you can separate, because then the whole middle association crapola, whatever the fuck is going on.
It's
whatever
fine.
you did is going to ripple. It's just saying that in that instance. But if you separate and divide and conquer, then things might be better.
Maybe.
That is just what I hope in trying to say.
I'd still rather go and run around and figure search on my own. Better to look around and figure it out. Or at least spread out. So if one group's looking in one way, one group's looking elsewhere. Besides, it keeps me from feeling like I'm not doing anything. Ooh. If I'm not doing anything, then I start feeling useless, and then I start slipping into old habits, and that is something nobody wants.
Old habits.
I wasn't always this nice, Cosmo. Trust me. I used to be far, far worse. If you ever meet someone named Whisper, Kitsune about yay high white fur, you can ask her what Dominic used to be like in the past. And she can explain, I used to be terrible. Anyway, I'm still gonna keep investigating as such. Hell, I might just dive onto that distortion topic, or, no, I know what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna start looking into people who know more about distortions themselves. Because it's occurred to me, in all the time since the White Nights and Dark Days, seeing as that's when everything seemed to kick up, apparently, someone or some people out there have to be more aware of how distortions work than the average person, right?
I suppose.
So that's my goal. Start looking into that. Looking into people who are familiar with distortions, who know how they work, who know their mechanics. And hopefully, with the help, we can figure out how to understand your mechanics and the like. And then we can go from there in whichever direction you want to go. that lean fully into your distortion or repress and regress your distortion until it's gone.
Well, you make it seem, well, a lot of people make it seem like it's a big issue, so I don't know.
They're all, even the ones that aren't, they're all human. From what they know of distortions, which is what I share, what Nathan and Orga share, distortions are bad. Distortions are people turning into monsters. They all, and unfortunately everyone in the metaverse are just human. Yes, even the ones that aren't actually humans are human. They all look and see things in the same way, it seems. If they see something transforming somebody into something else, they assume it's bad. I don't care. I'll be full honest with you, Cosmo. You can distort fully, go into full active form and stay in that. And I would not care. So long as you remain yourself. You want to be in that massive form? You can be in that massive form. You want to regress it until it's fully gone? And just completely get rid of it? That's your choice, and I will be by your side as you do it. It's something people seem to forget. It's not the appearance, not the physical body. It's not even the personality. It's the soul that matters. It's the person. As long as that's intact, whatever form they take means nothing. Because they are who they are and choose to be. Unfortunately, though, people will continue to suffer that curse of being human. Of seeing things in their way and reacting the way they do to it. It's a shame, but it's how things are. Hello, Shiro. Oh, wait.
Hello.
Actually, you haven't done anything to get on my nerves unlike the other one, so congratulations, you have an actual nickname now.
Okay.
Gladiolus, and you can figure it out on your own. You're smart.
Fair enough. Like the ring of it.
I'm sure you'll like the meaning even more.
What does sister do now?
She sold you food.
Yeah, that. Literally, that's it. She was just eating the food, and she's like,
She left me the burger.
She left you the burger. What about your fries?
I told her she can have them. It's okay.
Mm-hmm. Did I ever get you guys your drinks? Fuck, I forgot those at the store. Oh, well, whatever.
Are you both going to still be here, or are you going on to the thing?
I mean, I can probably go to the wings again. I mean, what's the worst that happens? I get yelled at by somebody? I'm pretty sure that's not going to happen, and instead, I'm just going to be congratulated and probably given more money for doing it. Right, somebody here, one of the Nekos who weren't a Classel, gave me 500 Zenny for stabbing Oryx.
The one known as Mel, the one that's crushing on Cora. We need to smack sister later.
For?
She outed her in front of everyone.
Oh, yeah, fair. Well, seeing as the hatching likes the idea of playing matchmaker... Cosmo's running away before he gets relationship advice.
He doesn't need it. He's already on his way.
He just needs to remember to use protection, and that's it.
Pretty much. Though I actually...
Assuming Reen gives him that option. I mean, she's corrupted the poor boy.
Well, neither of them know. That's the problem.
Well, Cosmo now knows. I gave him a book. He knows how the stuff functions. He's still going to be very awkward about it, but... Reen, on the other hand... I wouldn't be surprised if she had some sort of romance books hidden away of a specific kind, and that would be very amusing to me.
We're probably going to take our leave. We're not going to go back to the wings.
I mean, fair enough. You probably don't want to deal with that shenaniganery.
That, and I just want to spend time with my sister, in a sense.
And I'll probably avoid it, too. I might have been there already. What's going to happen? I go back there and again, and I get yelled at by other people? No, I'd rather save that for the
Probably.
big old founders meeting that'll happen, maybe. Assuming they
I wonder
actually.
if they'll actually include us.
I don't even know if they're gonna do the founders meeting to begin with.
Yes, sister threw a bit of a wrench into that.
What do you mean? What did she do?
Nothing. She revealed information that she has, that's all.
Oh, right. The whole
No more, no
ARC
less.
stuff. I'm still surprised that I expected more of a response, but ah well.
As Shira was going to say, like, that was the point of us taking you. let emotions cool, and then a more measured response is given.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So poor Blake. Poor Blake's going through it today.
Is she? Yeah, spending time with Rose after that. Yeah.
Yeah. But then she also asked Rose, like, do you still feel the way that you felt before when we had that talk? And she said, or she basically did a,
Does she really, though? I mean...
I don't know.
I don't know.
I really don't know.
Yeah, because girls
I mean,
like,
Blake,
Jesus.
on the other hand...
Blake still has it
Blake-
bad.
Oh, it is actually amazing to play Blake when it's like,
yeah, Bruna.
All right, Blake,
We're
you're
gonna
having
wait.
this important
Farewell.
conversation
Goodbye,
with Cosmo
everybody.
with an idea that you think is valuable, and